Look at that view. Ooh. Oh man. Pennsylvania. And there's a trail. You can see the blaze. It's up that way. And probably down there somewhere. I think I see a blaze over there too. It's fun. Got chips and sodas. We got that trail magic. Thank you, Roadkill. We're up here on the south end of Bake Oven Knob. And this view. Scree! There we go, a little hawk. This, I think, is going to be one of the best views of the day. I almost got you on camera blowing a bubble. Oh yeah, this is gorgeous. All this graffiti is Bush League. It's not even creative stuff. There's one over there that says, "Satan is my daddy." Well, who cares? Nobody cares about that. Coolest thing on these rocks are these two Oreos that just got passed to us. Oh yeah, one for each of us. This place is awesome. Check it out, one more. Two hawks. Scream.
Do hail flies bother you guys?
It's about 4 in the afternoon and we're down here. Dropped into Lehigh Gap, crossing the bridge. And here pretty soon we're going to climb up that. We were hoping to try and catch a ride in to maybe Walnutport or Palmerton, something, and get Crash needs some ibuprofen, and I think we both kind of think some McDonald's would hit the spot. We tried hitching right off of the parking lot right over there and had no luck. So I think we're going to try up here and see if we can somewhere across this bridge maybe catch a more direct shot. Maybe somebody will stop and give us a lift. How's it going? Meantime, walking this way, there's a little river over here. I'm not really too close to it yet. I'll give you a little view of the area. Surprisingly, it's not that hot right now. I mean, it's probably in the mid 80s or something, but not terrible. So, you know, hey, I'm feeling pretty good. Some of the hiking today was absolutely magical, and I loved it. Enjoying it today, man. It's been great. I have a good feeling. Anyways, maybe one of these people driving by the AC, and will give us a ride. And I'll leave you with a shot of this beautiful little river with a couple of islands. All right, I'll let you know how it goes. Ride out of Palmerton, and we're up here climbing out of Lehigh Gap. There's a gap down there, and river with name I can't remember. Over that way is Walnutport and Slatington, I think. And we just came from right down there. This is pretty fast. This is like 10 minutes of climbing got us up here. And it's like straight up. Now I think we're going up this rock. And you can't see it, but we're going way up that way. I'm already sweating, man. Alright. We got rocks to climb. It is July 12th here on the Appalachian Trail, and it's about 7:41. We have started almost an hour ago, and as you can see, we're in another rock field here. We got started. Last night we did our little climb out of a Lehigh Gap, which was pretty fun, and then found ourselves a nice little spot at the north end of the Superfund site where we got a view of Palmerton and a really awesome sunset. Yesterday, I just made yesterday end so perfectly. It was an amazing, magical day. Today we are looking at a decent mileage day, probably going to be like 23 miles when it's all said and done. There's only a couple of places where there are reliable water sources, so we're going to be rationing, trying to find those spots. But it's still nice and cool today. We got some cloud cover, may have some rain. Hopefully that won't be a factor until we're done with any significant rock scrambles. And hopefully we'll find some extra water along the way. Good morning, Suki. How you doing?
I'm okay. How are you doing?
Fantastic.
Awesome.
Yeah, it's a perfect, gorgeous morning.
Oh, it's wonderful.
Hopefully it'll make for nice hiking.
I hope so too. Great hike.
See ya. Anyways, we are, like I said, we're going to try and shoot maybe 23 miles to the Kirkridge shelter, because that would be a nice ending spot with a good tap with water. I'm sure we will want that. That's going to be at the end of a 13.5 mile stretch without water. But like I said, if we keep some cloud cover and the temps stay down, it might not be that big of a deal. We should only have one more significant drop, descent and climb, and that's going to be at Wind Gap. And if we can make it to that shelter, then that means a nice easy morning 10 miles into Delaware Water Gap to wrap up Pennsylvania. Hey! And I think there's a church hostel there that we're gonna excuse me, a church hostel there that we'll try and stay in and get some resupply and maybe a shower. I think they have showers. It's donations, so that's the kind of place that we're looking for right now. And then we'll be in New Jersey. So close we can taste it. Alright. Well, I'm gonna get back to the hiking and quit all this yapping. I'll talk to y'all later. Peace. You know how your mama told you one time when you were growing up, if you ain't got nothing nice to say, don't say it at all?
Love is so good. You talk all loud,